It's time now for the PHL Morning News on this Monday morning, August 17th, 2015. Welcome to Monday morning here, back to work. Here are your news and here are top 3 at 7:15 in the morning time on this Monday morning. Here is a search plane Monday spotted the wreckage of an airliner that vanished on Sunday in a remote mountainous region of Indonesia with 54 people aboard, but poor weather conditions and regular terrain were delayed attempts by rescue to reach the debris. Tianjin, China. Beijing on Monday ordered a nationwide check on the workplace safety to correct all irregularities 5 days after huge explosions at a warehouse in the port city of Tianjin killed 140 people and left 70 people missing. Donald Trump unveiled his immigration policy paper on Sunday, pledging to put the needs of working people first, not wealthy globe-trotting owners that vowed to deport millions of undocumented immigrants. Ohio Governor John Kasich drew his campaign for the Republican presidential nomination with a unique message of compassionate conservatism and cultural inclusion will pick up a head trending, endorsed by Monday in the Bible Belt. A man's been charged in the murder of Adina Hines, the granddaughter of Morgan Freeman. New York police found Hines, 33, early Sunday morning, lying in the street outside her apartment in Manhattan, Washington, night with some 16 stab wounds. Dubai, Iran. In Dubai, Iran has remained close to U.S. influence and continue to oppose U.S. policies in the Middle East and through its nuclear deal with big power. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said on Monday that her country can still block the accord. In Athens, Greece, a Greek minister indicates that it's highly likely that Prime Minister Alexis Paris will call for a vote of confidence in its government after a bailout deal with foreign creditors sparked a rebellion within its government and Syriza party. Nearly 100 people died in a Syrian government airstrike on American office in Damascus over the weekend. Activists say the death toll from Sunday's attack made it one of the deadliest in recent memory in Syria's ongoing civil war comes. Cairo, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has signed into a new anti-terrorism bill. State media reported on Monday. A text that has sparked some criticism from rights groups and even some senior judges. Sri Lankan Central Bank Governor Arjuna Mahendran will find out on Tuesday if he still has a job. Mahendran plans to send down the former president Mahita Rajapaksa returns to power after parliamentary elections on Monday. The money was intended for the poor families to help offset a spike in fuel prices. Remains unknown whether anyone on board survived the crash. Morgan Freeman, Jimmy Buffett, John Grisham, and ex-New Orleans Saints quarterback Archie Manning are among the many notable former residents of Mississippi who came together to ask the state to remove the Confederate battle symbol from the flag. Man gets slapped with assault charges after Miss wife appears. Reappears as the police are only now just started to unravel the details of the bizarre case. In San Diego, 5 people were killed as 2 airplanes collided while near the airport in Southern California, authorities said. Paris, India Belgian airline Indigo finalized an exceptionally large order for 250 single-aisle Airbus A320 Neo jets on Monday to keep up with the rapid growth of the country's air travel. Japan's economy shrank at an airline's pace of 1.6% in April, June as experts slept in. Consumers cut back spending added pressure on Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's step up his policy drive to lift up the economy out of decades of inflation. U.S. futures higher and Japanese stocks rise. London, European stocks rebound from last week's heavy sell on Monday as the dollar rose partly with investors disturbed by stability in China's yuan exchange rate after it was fixed slightly higher for the second day running. Take a look at our stock market report here at 718 down, 17,477.40, up 6 out, 15, SP 529, 1.54, and NASDAQ 5,040.23. Janelle Monáe was out as she tries to deliver speech by police patrol at Black Lives Matter movement on U.S. TV this week. Volcanic activity in Kentucky, a volcano near the capital of Ecuador, has laid a sinister recent months through which a number of volcanoes have come to life. The coastal Massachusetts town of Gloucester was in the middle of a quiet Friday evening this month when a phone call disturbed the police chief relaxed home as the only town American where cops grant the scenes of drug addicts are seeking help. Our United States study is nevertheless that awarded for those women who lift heavy loads and work more than 8 hours a day. According to the study, women who work for over 40 hours per week or lift heavy loads can take longer time to get pregnant. In Worcester, I shoot it at Main and Gate Street. Here, Channel News Time, 7:20, time now for sports report here. The Boston Red Sox lose to the Seattle Mariners in 12 innings today. Today, the Sox will open up a 3-game series against old friend Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. Game time, 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. Australia celebrates Jason Day's first major win as he reacts after a win in the PGA Championship Golf Tournament on Sunday. The Houston Texans activated outside linebacker Jim Diggin Clouding from the physically unable to perform list on Monday. Philadelphia Eagles coach Chip Kelly was impressed by the less total aspect of the fourth-string quarterback game after Tebow played a 6-12 pass for 69 yards. Andy Murray says he's fought his way back to the top-level test after it is Novak Djokovic showed to lift the Montreal Masters title. Here, Channel News Time, 7:20. Time to have travel report on this Monday morning. Back to work in 24 to the northbound side. So from Route 139 is Sutton all the way after Route 128 Cantoneer. 95 in the northbound side, so from Ponce Street and Northern all the way after Route 128 Cantoneer. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from the Braintree Weymouth stretch from Route 18 in Weymouth all the way after the Braintree split there. Southeast express on the northbound side is a slow from the Braintree split all the way out to Dorchester here, 120 to the northbound side. So from Route 95 in Kenton all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. Mass back in the eastbound side. So for the Framingham Atlantic switch. And then Hitchburg again from Weston on 128 all the way out to Brighton here. Mass back into the westbound side. It is so from Logan Airport all the way out to South Boston here. We got an accident on Route 9 in Framingham before the mass spike, so expect delays around Route 9 in Framingham here. 93 on the southbound side, so from Bedford all the way to the Zankenbridge. Route 1 on the southbound side, it's slow from Chelsea all the way out to Route 93 in Charlestown here. 120 to the southbound side, so from Reddit all the way out to Woburn and Hitchburg again. From Route 3 in Burlington all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington around Route 128 here. 495 on the southbound side, so from 290 to Shrewsbury all the way out to Route 20 Marlborough here. 146 to the northbound side, a little slow around the Sutton stretch here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from Route 495 in Lowell all the way at the North Billerica here. 495 to the southbound side, so for the long stretch around Route 93 to Andover here. Up in New Hampshire, highways are looking good on Everett Turnpike 93, 95, 101, and Spalding Turnpike. And on the main turnpike on the southbound side, and the Yarborough New Gloucester section, it is a little slow, but otherwise, main turnpike's looking good for York to Augusta. Be important there. Looking at MBTA alerts. Subway system, it's looking good. Commuter Rail, Franklin Line, train 733, 615 from substation delayed today, 10 to 15 minutes later due to an early mechanical problem here. And the ferries are looking good here. Bear Channel News Time, 7:23 here. Time now for one report for the day. Says guys, and a hot one in store today. High about 93 degrees of calm, moving coming southwest wind 5 miles by the afternoon here. Tonight, Petrograd after 3 m wise, Punta got low at 68 degrees at southwest with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Today was day. Chance of showers at thunderstorms between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Petrograd before 8 a.m. wise. Most of the skies about 91 degrees at southwest with about 3 to 7 miles an hour here. Transportation 30%. Tonight, Petrograd after 5 p.m. wise. Most of the skies got low at 66 degrees and transportation is 0% on Tuesday, south with about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Wednesday, Petrograd for 8 a.m. wise. Most of the skies about 86 degrees and southwest wind becoming southwest at 5 to 9 miles in the morning here. Wednesday night, Petrograd after 3 a.m. wise. Petrograd got low at 65 degrees here. Thursday, Petrograd before 9 a.m. wise. Petrograd skies about 82 degrees. And Thursday night, Petrograd after 3 a.m. wise. Most skies got low at 67 degrees here. Friday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Punchy fog before 7 a.m. wise. Mostly skies will high at 80 degrees and transportation 40%. Friday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Punchy fog after 4 a.m. wise. Mostly skies low at 66 degrees and transportation 40%. Saturday, chance of showers. Punchy fog otherwise. Punchy skies about 80 degrees and transportation 30%. And Saturday night, most skies low at 64 degrees for Sunday. Partly sunny skies. How about 80 degrees here? Not temperature at 7:24 a.m. Saturday night. Clear skies at 67 degrees and humidity 93%. And that is going to be it for the Pewter Channel. Morning news on this Monday morning, August 17th, 2015. I'm Piercy. Have a good morning with good positive. Good day.